remains so important for Warner Brothers, such a huge money spinner. She's not invited to the awards anymore. The stars don't post selfies with her anymore. There's definitely been a change. However, all of a sudden, the Gender Recognition Reform Bill made many folk, including on the hard left, the woke left, think, oh, goodness me, I'm a bit of a TERF too. Because I don't want Adam Graham in a women's prison. I don't want Adam Graham, the double rapist, in my daughter's changing rooms. And Sturgeon's position, and Rowling's position no longer looks extreme.
Yeah, I think that's right. Trans rights activists would always accuse gender-critical feminists and others who would raise this issue. You know, if you make it easier for people to self-identify, if they don't have to live for very long in a different sex, if it's just really a question of just announcing which gender you identify as, then that's going to make it much easier for dangerous male criminals to access women's-only spaces. And when people talked about the risk that posed to women in prison, if male prisoners identifying as women can get access, sex offenders, to women's prisons, that would be described as a straw man. A straw man argument.
Oh, yeah.
But Adam Graham...
Not only a straw man argument, you're also a bigot. You were a transphobe.
Yep, we'll come on to that in a second. But Isla Bryson,
yeah,
as he calls himself, was the straw man come to life. You may think of himself as a woman, but he was the straw man come to life. It wasn't a fanciful scenario dreamt up by paranoid GC feminists. It was real. And I think that's ultimately what did it for Nicola Sturgeon. Yeah. Of course, JK Rowling has been accused of being a bigot and a transphobe because she's spoken up about this issue. But interestingly, when people are actually asked to point to something transphobic she said, they can't find anything. So a journalist called E.J. Rosetta, who is an LGBTQAI activist, was asked by the Huffington Post to do the 20 most transphobic things J.K. Rowling has ever said. And she was absolutely convinced herself that J.K. Rowling was a transphobe. You know, she drunk the Kool-Aid on that one. She read all of her works, read everything she'd ever written, listened to all the interviews she'd ever done, couldn't find a single transphobic thing she'd said. And so she then wrote a piece, which was very honest of her, saying, actually, I was wrong. I couldn't find any. I don't think she is a transphobe.